Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video, as you saw by the title, we'll be doing a battle. So today we will be comparing the Tarte C, the new Tarte C, the new Tarte C Hydroflex Serum Foundation against the Tarte Maracuja Tinted Hydrator. If you're like me, you're probably wondering why the heck Tarte would do this. They have such a hit product with this one. It's a very nice light coverage kind of foundation. And why would they come out with something basically same thing, same idea, different name? And I want to put them to this test to truly see. They do have different claims and stuff like that. We will go into all of that. I've done this a couple times before on my channel. I've compared the what was it? I know I did the Makeup Revolution foundations. I think I've done an e.l.f. like concealer or something like that, the hydrating and the regular camo. I've done so many of these. I love them so much, and I forget that like it's fun to just not do a full face of something. It's fun to just compare two products, and so that's what we're gonna do today. I'm so freaking pumped. If you guys like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and without further ado, let's just get started. All right, I was less prepared for this video than I thought. All right, so let's go in with the Tarte, the Maracuja Tinted Hydrator first, because I know and love this product already. I'm gonna put it on this side of my face. I'm wearing the same primer. I'm wearing primers I've worn all the time. They'll be down below for your curiosity. All right, so this is the full size. This costs $29. It's 1 fluid ounce. I do have the full size in this one now. I didn't when I first bought it. I did buy the mini. I had a little sample. I've had so many of these products. I know that they're all the same. The description says what is it? What it is. A vegan ultra lightweight tinted moisturizer that delivers sheer coverage while infusing skin with Maracuja superfruit for up to 12 hours of hydration and wear. Highlighted ingredients: hyaluronic acid, maracuja oil, turmeric root extract. They all do their different things, whatever, but they all basically say the same thing as what it delivers, hydration and stuff like that. Hydration, moisture, firmness, suppleness, brightness, smoothing look, and helps reduce, so apparently turmeric root extract helps reduce the appearance of redness, which is kind of cool. I didn't realize that because, you know, when you're thinking of sheer, you're thinking all your stuff will still peek through, but if it, helps calm that redness, it might be good for people who struggle with some redness and want to wear a tinted moisturizer. I've never known that, so it's cool to know. It says, what else you need to know? The skincare infused finger application friendly formula delivers sheer buildable coverage to help visibly even out skin tone and minimize the appearance of imperfections. It infuses maracuja oil, everything we know already. So, very simple. It's just a sheer coverage product that's supposed to help your skin look nicer. Can we get any more basic? Although it does what it does, but oh my gosh, I forgot to mention too, the shades in these are going to be very different because I got them at very different times of the year. But this is in the shade 34H Medium Honey. I'm just gonna go in with this. This is like the Target sponge. Oh my gosh, these are so good. You could see when I put that on, it was quite a bit of product. Like if this was any other product, it would probably be too much for one half of my face, but because this, I'm using a sponge, number one, it's going to soak up a bit, but also because it's a sheer coverage. She's a sheer coverage. I love this product. I'm going to go on with the second layer here just so you guys can see. I think, might I add, because I've been using this for so long, I just feel like I should add also, everything that it claims is 100% true. I find nothing that they claimed is not true, and so I just felt like I should mention that as well if you're someone who's interested at all. And you can even see like my skin does have some redness here, and you can't see that on the side, so it's pretty awesome. It is definitely sheer. You can see like some of my scars in between, underneath and stuff like that, and it did build up when I put that second layer on. So very amazing foundation. You can see how hydrated my skin looks. Even compared to my regular skin, this side of my face just looks more hydrated because that's what the foundation did for me. Very nice, very lightweight, very sheer, very, but it feels very, very light on the face, which I really, really like. All right, now let's go in with the Hydroflex Serum Foundation. So I believe this one, from what I'm seeing, this has quite a few more shades. Now, I should also mention the coverage of this one is claiming to be a little bit more of a higher coverage. We'll talk about that in a second. So I'm assuming that's why they have more shades, because less shades can use, less skin colors can use less shades, right? Does that make sense? I don't know. Anyway, they do have mini as well. The full size of this one is $39. I only have the mini, so that's a $10 difference there, which is very, very weird. You still get, you get 1.01 fluid ounces. So that 0.01 was an extra $1, just so we're clear. That is so odd. Yeah, it must be the ingredients or the packaging even, because this is a, like a, what is that called, like a tube? This is like plastic, and so they are different, so maybe that's what it is. Again, I do have the mini, so I'm not 100% sure, so maybe that's what the difference here is. All right, so what's also really cool, I didn't notice, so this is the tinted hydrator, my bad, is that on Sephora they have like highlights here. So it says it's a hydrating, it's vegan, radiant finish, light coverage, long wearing, and has hyaluronic acid. So I guess it's probably those, like, what do the people call them? Like, not the trigger words, but I guess trigger words. Like those words that like you hear and you think, ooh, that's good already, and they highlight those words. So for the highlights of the Hydroflex, it says clean at Sephora, hydrating, medium coverage, waterproof, natural finish, long wearing. So a few differences there. So it says, what is it? A vegan serum infused foundation that flexes with your skin to cover imperfections, hydrates, and promotes better bare skin. Kind of very, very similar to the Tarte one. It says coverage is medium, which is different because the hyaluronic, the Maracuja is sheer. Finish, natural finish, which I also should mention that, I don't even think it claims, the other one claims to have a radiant finish, so there's a big, big difference. Natural finish versus radiant finish, definitely going to be very, very different, especially for my dry skin girls. I mean, also for the oily skin girls, but you know, both of the extremes, I guess. That's a big, big difference to keep in mind. It says the ingredients, highlighting ingredients are hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, which visibly smooths, brightens, reduces inflammation, and minimizes the look of pores, which is probably what niacinamide probably makes it more of a natural finish. I'm noticing the Maracuja didn't have that one. Vegan collagen complex. Improves skin elasticity for skin that looks plumper and more youthful. Interesting. What else do you need to know? This foundation provides feather light medium coverage with a natural finish that looks and feels like your skin. The super serum complex visibly brightens, smooths, and hydrates for up to 12 hours. With Hydroflex technology, moves with your skin so it never cakes or creases. The foundation also easily covers imperfection and minimizes the look of pores, fine lines, and wrinkles. It did this weird clinical results. In a consumer study based on 34 subjects, 100 agreed it feels weightless and comfortable on skin, 100% agreed looks natural, makes skin look smoother, and 100% agreed it doesn't look cakey. Of course they would say that, why would they not? So it says shake well on the back of the thing, so I would make sure you shake it because it is super, super liquidy. And it's not, it just came out of that tube. So we're just gonna, I guess, put the same amount that I did over on that side. Then we're gonna go on, this is my AOA Studio sponge. Wow, I guess the shades are closer than I thought they were. This is the shade 42S Tan Sand, and then in the Maracuja I have 34H medium honey, so different numbers here, but they're looking pretty similar. That's weird. Okay, well, if you're either of those shades, you can find your shade in the other one. All right, so on first layer, we definitely already have more coverage, and this is 2 layers of the tinted hydrator. You can also see how hydrated this side looks and how like not hydrated this side looks. And let me get a little bit closer. It does look a little bit more natural, a little bit more set. And this side over here definitely looks a little bit more hydrated, a lot more dewy. So again, definitely what it claims to do. I'm gonna go in with a second layer of the Hydroflex. I've noticed I have been using this one for a while. So for a couple times, I did a full day wear test already. Maybe we'll throw in a clip or something. But what I've noticed is that this you have to work really, really fast with because it almost dries down. And I've never, like, even with matte foundations, I guess they do kind of dry down, but not this fast. This one dries pretty fast. And I kind of, the one day, put it all over my face and then started to blend out, and by the time I got to the last end, I was like, this is really hard to blend. But you want to make sure you're doing it in like sections, so like do a little bit of your face, do a little bit whatever, and then you're fine. All right, so again, you can totally tell the difference here. We got more hydrated, less coverage, more natural finish. You can tell. I've noticed with the Hydroflex as well, whatever primer you're using underneath it is more of what it'll look like in the long run. So I am wearing like a hydrating, more moisturizing primer, but so I'm just gonna tell you, this is the Tula Face Filter Blurring and Moisturizing Primer. So it is very moisturizing and it does have a little bit of a glow to it, but it's also blurring. So it's gonna give that natural finish a little bit of, it's gonna amplify that natural finish basically. So here we are. I'm gonna do the rest of my face. I'm gonna let you guys know all the deets and the thesis when I'm done. And yes, we're gonna be wearing it all day. I don't have too many things to do today. I just, I'm gonna chill, but I have to do some things. So whatever. It's not like an excessive day, but it'll still give us a good and fresh test, basically. I do have to say though, off the bat, I'm really liking both sides a lot. Definitely for different occasions. Tarte Maracuja is like run to the grocery store and you're good to go. Tarte Hydroflex is like going to work and want to look a little bit more put together. You know? All right, be alright. All right, guys, so makeup is on. I want to show you what's on my eyes really quick. I'm using, this is the Kara Beauty Daydream shadow palette. So freaking cute. Look how stunning. I got this at TJ Maxx for $6 or whatever. The inside is literally stunning and it was calling my name. And this greens, stop, delicious. So kind of obsessed. Wanted to share that with you real quick. Update on the foundations. Guys, it's very, very weird, but I can okay. But I can only see the slightest difference. So if you look at my cheeks here, I can see the slightest more dew and more glow right in this area. And that's about it. It looks a little bit more dewy over here. And honestly, like some areas you can see a hint of more glow on this side. But honestly, they would look pretty. They look pretty similar, honestly. It's very odd. I was not expecting that. I was expecting this side to dry out a little bit more and this side to really be that hydrating, but this one looks like it always does, so that's totally fine. This side, I just, I use the products I use. I think the reason why this product is so unique is that whatever you're putting underneath it and on top of it is what's gonna make the foundation, it's gonna look like that. So I feel like because I use so many hydrating products in general, I use like a cream blush on my face, and then I use like the Charlotte Tilbury Fall Setting Spray, which isn't super hydrating, but it's hydrating enough that it added something to the face. And I think that, like, obviously as the day goes on, I think this side is going to dry down and this side is gonna hydrate up, basically. It's my hypothesis, but I'm not so sure. You can only see, like, on this side it looks a little bit more glowy, but this side is not super lackluster. This is a lot of my highlighter, but it's very skin, like, very nice. And so it definitely has that natural finish, and this side definitely has that hydrating, radiant finish, and you can tell the difference slightly when you get real close and personal, but from far away, they look pretty similar. And so I think that what I'm kind of gauging as well is just that if you like this one, you're gonna like this one as well. They don't seem to be very much opposites. Their finish is a little bit different, but you can really make this one whatever you like. It's more customizable. Whereas this one, even if you use like the most matte primer, matte setting powder, this is still gonna be a little bit more of a radiant product than this one, if that makes sense to anybody. So obviously we're gonna wear it. I will keep you guys updated. I'm gonna give you a quote now just because I'll probably just say goodbye. Nah, I won't. All right, that is it. Let's just get on with the day, sister, because I've been talking for too long and it's too early. All right, guys, so it's 2 o'clock right now. Hold on. Last time I turned off my AC, I forgot to turn it back on. But anyway, it's 2 o'clock right now. It's a little after 2, and I've had this makeup on for 4 hours. I think I put on around 10. Yeah, so I'm trying to wear it all night, all day, but you can just see the difference is literally, I'm gonna keep repeating it, but I just wanna make sure you guys understand that literally this side is just more radiant and this side is a little bit more set, a little bit more matte, if you will, so a little bit more of a natural finish, so nothing hydrating or nothing glowy or anything like that. And so they both look really nice, and honestly, if you're just looking at me, they look so similar. It's kind of hilarious. It's like, you know, Tarte is a big brand, and they've been around for a while. Oh my gosh, I forgot I saw a spider here earlier. Woo, just got scared. Okay. Tarte is a big brand, and they've been around for a while, and you know, they know what they're doing. They come out with stuff that they know people will buy and stuff like that, or they have their staples. But this is a weird one to me. I think, you know, I like it, and I think a lot of people are going to like the new one, the Hydroflex. It's interesting, but I'm curious as to why they thought, I don't know, they're not much different. So I don't know, but I love it. My skin looks good, honey. Obsessed. All right, so it is officially 10:11. So I've been wearing this hour. Wow, you can tell I'm tired. I've been wearing this makeup for 12 hours over. And honestly, my skin looks, first of all, really, really good. I do look like if it's worn, whatever. My blush is a little gone. Other products, you know, that usually get worn. I do have to warn you, I did cry today because I finished Selena the series, and I was a mess. And then it was raining, pouring rain outside, and we were just like, you know, going to the store. But my eyeshadow looks good, so you know, like, you know that some of these products are amazing, you know? Really stuck it through. But my foundation, I think, looks really, really good. I think this side especially looks more put together a little bit. I think this side, you know, just looks a little less put together. I am a leaner, so it could be that as well. I think they both look really, really nice. I did notice earlier that around my nose area over here, it's kind of like more separated. There's not any product like right here, but there is some over here, so I'm not sure what that was. But definitely both products I will use again. I think even my sister, I asked her, I was like, what, can you tell the difference? She said one side looked more orangey, and I was like, not what I meant, sister. And then she's like, oh. And I'm like, does one side look more dewy, more hydrating? She goes, this side, she said, this side looks like it has more coverage, and it's, she said this side looks like it has more coverage, and this side looks like it's a little bit more dewy and hydrating. I said, oh, good. We're on the same page here, honey. I still can attest to that. I think that this side just the whole time was a little bit more hydrated, and this side was a little bit more of natural finish. So it definitely depends on what you're looking for. But I would solely base it off of that, honestly, just because everything else is pretty similar. The wear, you know, 12 hours is not meant, these products are not meant for 12-hour wears, just because they're so lightweight, and they will not last very long, you know what I'm saying? So they look really good, honestly, for being what they are, but honestly, I wouldn't expect very much from it. I did use like products that help them last longer as well. So it just, you know, depends what you're looking for. I really do think that, you know, if you want more natural finish, go with this one. If you want a more hydrating finish, go with this one, and that should be the deal breaker for you. For me, also, price is a big deal breaker. I can get away with either one of them, but definitely I'm going for the $29 one versus the $39 one, because there's no reason to pay $10 more for essentially a similar product, you know? There's no reason for it. And so I would go with the Tinted Hydrator if I have to pick, the Maracuja Tinted Hydrator. But the Hydroflex is awesome as well. So you can see here's Hydroflex. Looks really nice, put together. And then here is Hydrator. Maracuja. Up to you, baby. Let me know if you're picking up either of these foundations. I just want to show you real quick. Yes, I did more shopping. But my parents got me this for my birthday. I'm so freaking excited. If you know already, you know, yes. I was touching all over it. That's why it's like this. The new Tarte, what is it called? The Major Dimension Eyeshadow Palette. A video will be coming soon, honey. She will be coming soon. I'm so freaking pumped. Oh my god. I was so happy. I was like, yes! I did ask for it, so, you know, I guess I was just glad that I got it, basically. All right, I don't know, I have a quote with me right now. I put one in the end of the video. I'm extremely tired, so I love you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you're gonna pick up either one. Did this video kind of sway your opinion in any way, shape, or form of either of them? Even from here, you can tell this side's a little bit more hydrated, this side's a little bit more matte. Does that help you with these products? Definitely let me know. Yes, that's it for this video. Bye, guys.